Hip-Hop Minute.
Earthlings, what's up?
It's your man SKYZOO.
Thurs 92 crew. This is Sasha Mackey.
Yo, this is K Mayfield, Mania Music Group. What's good, people? This is your man 49 Live and Direct.
Nairobi from the Trifold Class.
I am Eternia from my mother's womb.
This is Dead End Hip Hop.
Dead End Hip Hop.
Dead End Hip Hop. Rockin' with Dead End Hip Hop.
Shout out to Dead End Hip Hop. Dead End Hip Hop.
Dead End Hip Hop. Dead in Hip Hop.
What's up, everybody? I'm Marjorie, and this is the question and answer portion of the show. What's up, everybody?
What's up, hey? Hey.
I know everybody's familiar with Kanye West and Jay-Z, the Watch the Throne collaboration, right? So that leads up to today's question. What 2 to 3 MCs would you guys like to see collaborate as like a super duo or group? You know, and that question comes from Felipe Martin. Thank you so much for emailing us the question.
Nas and Jay-Z. Nas and Jay-Z, I like to see that.
They already did, though.
They did a song.
He means like a
right.
album.
I'm talking
like
about
a whole album? Okay.
You know, yeah. I would like to see them do an album together. I think it would be pretty good. I think Nas would. I think Jay-Z is so competitive that I think when he hears Nas, I think he'll come back to the Jay-Z.
Like on Black Republican.
Yeah, like Black Republican was crazy.
Yeah.
I want to hear a full album of Black Republican by them too. So.
It's 3 artists, 3 hip-hop artists that I would like to see put together.
J-Lo, Rihanna.
And Mariah Carey.
Pitbull and Jay-Z.
Pitbull, Sean. What's his name? You know what? Fuck them because Pitbull changed up and that man's doing it big now. So fuck y'all. Alright, so my 3 would be Black Thought, Elzhi, and Big Crit. I think that would be real interesting to see.
Elzhi, Big Crit, and
Black Thought.
Really? Mm-hmm. Seems awkward to me.
Yeah, I think hella awkward. It's like picking 3 of your favorite foods and just dumping them on a plate. It's not gonna be good. That's like pizza, sweet and sour chicken, and some ribs. You eat that shit together, you gonna get heartburn. Mine would be, man, I think this would be fucking monstrous. I would love to hear an album with Chino XL, Vok Hill, and Copyright. I think that would be the best punchline album ever fucking created. And the reason that came into my mind is they were doing a tour together. Or they were talking about doing a tour together. I don't know if it's still gonna happen or not. But the second I saw that posted on Twitter, I was like, please do a track. Please do a track, because that track would just be so fucking stupid that not a single person could touch it.
Fashion and Blue or Jean Grey and Invincible. I would like to see them do a collab album.
If you have a question that you would like answered, you can email us at ask@deadandhiphop.com, and your question just might make the show.
Where in the fuck did you grow up? 15-year-olds
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
You
Like,
sound
crazy.
ridiculous, kid.
No, you sound fucking
15-year-olds
ridiculous,
are
man.
stealing shit because they want to. Not because they grew up in this climate of, you know what, I think ethically, the record
They
labels
don't
are
know
fucking-
anything else, Mike.
Yes, they do. They know that it's wrong to steal albums.
We are not. We encourage people to buy albums.
Manny's stealing music right now. All right, go ahead. That's why I wanted to come on you real quick.
Okay, so what?
I got no laws when I'm doing it. I just do it because it's there. I don't
Right. So you're telling me that you don't know that it's illegal to download an album?
I mean, I know it's illegal.
But why do you still do it?
Because it's there.
Because you don't give a fuck about the law. And wait. Now, listen. So you know that you can spend $15 to go buy an album, correct?
Yeah.
But why don't you do it?
This shit suck.
No, come on, dog.
Would you
Why
buy
don't you?
Lil Wayne album?
A Lil Wayne album that you like.
What's the last album you bought?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Why do you not put your $15 into that album?
Because it's a waste of money.
Thank you, Ken. That's what I'm saying. It's a waste of money. He doesn't want to put his $15 into the album because it's a waste of money. Because what can you do with that money that's better? Take a chick out to a movie. Go buy some dinner. Go buy some shoes. Yeah, true. But go buy some clothes.
But did you grow up buying albums like that on
on a scale like when we grew up, me, B, Mike, we grew up buying albums with the money that we earned working.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never bought an album. Never.
That's what I'm saying.
But he still knows that he should.
But I'm saying
he
that.
Still knows that he should.
The point is, this is the climate. This is the environment that he is growing up in. He doesn't know about buying albums like we did.
You don't know.
Hold on,
But he never expect.
What? Say that again?
I'm just saying, I've never done it. I ain't never gone to the store to buy an album.
Because he's never had to. He's never had to. He's never had to.
I know that, but I'm saying, but you know that you
I
should.
was introduced to music is Napster, nigga. How I should? I don't know that.
Look at that. Oh, that's what the fuck you said. That's what the fuck you said.
I said this is how they fucking grew up, dog.
I agree with Mike though. I mean, you shouldn't really be.
Man, you walking home, man.
Come on, I'm not gonna lie. I do download.
Right, but you know it's wrong. And Danny knows it's wrong. That's my point. That's my fucking point.
When did we start arguing right and wrong?
Didn't I? Okay, stop. Time out. Stop. Everybody shut the fuck up. Stop. Now listen. Didn't I say at the beginning of the conversation, are we talking law or ethics? Didn't I say that? And now is Kenneth Tittner saying, oh, when do we think it's right or wrong? What the fuck you think ethics are, Ken?
Because that was my
thing
that we did. What I was saying, my whole point was that fucking climate that they grew up with. No. You're trying to change.
Is it right or wrong?
Because you're trying to say, is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? That's not what the fuck I said. I said that the reason why they do the shit that they do now is because this is how the fuck they grew up, dog. What the fuck are you not connecting with? What the fuck?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I was just about to ask that.
Hold on. Everybody pause for a second. Okay, so initially you said you agreed with Ken. Why do you agree with Ken?
Just because I never bought an album. And I ain't never been brought up to the point where like buying an album is right. So where you're saying, I know it's wrong to get the music offline, that's incorrect because I've never thought to get the music anywhere else.
Danny, you gonna sit here and tell me you didn't know it was wrong to steal an album? Come on, bro.
No, it's wrong to steal fucking period. That's
Thank you.
a given.
But that was the point that you were making, though.
Right.
That's
I was
what you were
saying,
making.
I feel Ken's idea, but you cannot use it as an excuse. No matter how you grew up, wrong is fucking wrong. If I grew up in the hood and I sold drugs to make money to feed my family, yes, it's justified because I grew up in that environment, but it's still wrong. Okay. Period. Because I'm putting drugs in somebody's hands that they might take and die. It's fucking wrong. I feel you that you grew up like that, but you cannot play the game of I didn't know it was wrong.
The point where he said that he grew like us now, my generation.
You asked him about the 15-year-old.
That's all I'm back.
Yeah, he never explained it.
That's when I went to him.
Calm the fuck down, kid, or go outside and take a walk.
But
God damn.
He was trying.
You about to have a heart attack.
So you don't even want to do it no more. He's like, I'm back to downloading the league.
They grew up in this age, so they're more comfortable with this. Kids are not stupid. Danny is a smart fucking kid. He knows goddamn well that he should be giving money for this album. Right? Yeah. Exactly. That was my only point. I feel you that they grew up in this environment. That is not an excuse. Yeah. And that is not the only reason that kids do it. They do it just like Danny said, because they'd rather use the money for something else.
So to his point, though, he wasn't saying it as an excuse.
I know that, but that's what I'm saying. That's not. But people use it as an excuse to explain the 15-year-old. And that's what you were saying. You were saying that they grew up thinking that this was okay. They don't think it's okay. It's just more convenient.
Exactly. You did say that. And that's the main point that Mike was saying was. We're talking ethics, right and wrong. Ethics is right and wrong.
And you keep going back and forth of law and ethics.
Exactly. And all Mike was saying was that regardless, Mike is saying regardless of the age that you grew up in, you know it's wrong. You know it's wrong.
But I think y'all just
that's the gray area.
Saying, man. He was just trying to explain why the 15-year-old is doing it.
No. We're giving reasons why they can't use that as an excuse.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that Ken necessarily saying that's an excuse, but people use that as an excuse. As a cop-out. I grew up like that, so therefore it's okay for me to do that.
It's not okay.
Fucking shit. It's not okay.
The environment doesn't control the way you...
Hold on, Mike. I got him.
Look, why y'all ganging up on Ken? Look, why y'all ganging up on Ken?
No. It's the way he's saying it.
That's why I said I feel like you're picking apart. You know what he's trying to say.
Okay, no. But he's trying to make it okay when it's not okay.
There's no
He's not making it okay. What are y'all listening to?
Behind.
So are you saying it's
They
still
are
wrong?
doing it.
Are you saying it's wrong?
So do you agree that it's wrong? Are you saying that it's wrong?
No.
Yes,
no.
if you say it's wrong, we'll move on to another point.
Yeah.
You said it was.
Are you saying it's wrong?
Thank you, B.
Are you saying it's wrong? Yes or no?
We all know that it's wrong, dog.
Piracy it is good and it's also bad. You know what I'm saying? It just needs to be managed. Because there's a huge gray area. There's a huge gray area. I'm just saying, like, it needs to go. I think the landscape of where the music industry needs to go more so to a Apple, iTunes model where you can preview the shit. You can buy one song, you can download the whole thing because every one song costs 99 cents. And if the album has 20 songs and you buy every song, that's $20. But you can buy the album for $10.
At the same time, how long has iTunes been around? Exactly, and people are still doing it. So iTunes, I don't
No. But okay, no.
People are still.
No, I understand.
Still go and get that album for free.
No. I understand. But what I'm saying is,
right.
but what I'm saying is that there's no real other alternative. Like Sony doesn't really provide something like that, do they?
What do you mean?
Does Sony have something comparable to iTunes? I know they have their little Zoom thing.
They're selling the stuff. They're probably more than likely selling the records through iTunes.
Yeah.
No, I understand, but what I'm saying is if you want to curtail the majority of the download, you have to give consumer options.
Okay, so that's touching on major labels, right? Mm-hmm. I remember there was an argument with LP on Twitter where dude flat out told him to his face, I've downloaded all your shit illegally and it's your fault for not providing a better business plan to keep me from doing that. And that was like an ongoing Twitter battle for a minute, right? And this was when he still owned Jugs. This was when Jugs was still around. I can understand you saying that shit to something like Columbia, right? Where everybody on the label is fucking rich. LP ain't rich. A$AP Rock at the time, he's not rich now, but I'm saying at the time when he was on Jugs, he wasn't rich. Cage wasn't rich. None of these dudes were rich. So you cannot use that as a justification. It's your fault. You should fix your business model and I won't steal from you. Again, that's just like I said before. That's you going to the Korean store, stealing shit and saying you should have had a better fucking security camera. That's bullshit. Don't steal. Like, I think a lot of the problem with a lot of younger kids, and this might be just me putting my personal idea into it, but I think a lot of kids think this way. They look at Jay-Z, right? They look at Lil Wayne. All you motherfuckers talk about is how much money you got. So it's like, why should I buy your album? Why should I throw money at you and give you more money when you already have more money than me? All my friends put together, we can make it an entire lifetime.
Downloading you ain't gonna hurt you.
It's not gonna hurt you. I'm not connected to you. There's no connection because you don't talk about anything that I can relate to.
I've bought every Jay-Z album, but they've been robbed a couple times. So is it okay for me now to go back and download this shit for free?
I would, I personally would feel like, yeah.
I just bought them like twice.
You already did your due diligence, right? You did your part. You gave Jay that money. Twice. I don't know why, but you gave Jay. I'm sorry. I take that back. You gave Jay his money. If somebody stole the shit from you, I kind of do feel like you kind of deserve to go get the album again. But again, I'm leaving the law aspect out. I know it's illegal, but to a degree, it's not really wrong. Jay, I threw $15 at you already. Why should I have to throw another 15 because somebody else jacked me?
Yeah, that happened to me
that's
recently.
The reason why downloads. It was the future. It is the future, and it is what it is. And now it's just moving to the cloud. But it's like people can't steal your iTunes library. They can steal your motherfucking CDs. I had a case full. They can steal your iPod. But they can't steal your library, yo. The thing that I kind of don't like about iTunes is like once you download it, they tell you back this shit up. Because if you delete it or lose it or some shit, you can't come get it. You got to pay for it again. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a little fucked up.
It is.
Because if I already paid for it, it's like I own it. And if it's digitally, then I should never lose it, especially when it's backed up to my email and password. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I gotta pay you twice if I deleted it by mistake.
But okay, so think about this, right? So think about the last Immortal Tech album, right? Where he said, I want you guys to download this shit for free and give it to all your friends, right? I thought about this too. So like, in my opinion, an artist should be happy that there's 100 people that have actually heard their music, even if they didn't pay for it, right? To a degree, you should still feel a little slighted, but at the same time, it's just like, well, I now have a bigger fan base. I have more people that have heard my music. And this, I started thinking about this before because, you know, I told you before, we put out a CD in 1999, 2000. And the shit went out of print because, you know, the label was an asshole. And we never signed a contract. So we never saw any money from the albums unless we were selling them ourselves at shows. And I came across this dude that was selling our shit online. And this was maybe 4 years ago. For a hot second, I was like, motherfucker, this motherfucker is giving away my shit. But at the same time, now there's more people that heard my shitty ass band. So I can't really be mad at that. And plus, I wasn't making any money off it anyway. So I think maybe some indie artists might think that way. Look, I'm not really making that much money off this album anyway. But I just want you to listen to my music. Just spread the shit around. Then when I come to your town, come to my show. Buy a fucking shirt.
That's where you get the real money at anyway.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
And that goes back to what I was saying earlier, that it really gives them a chance to have that free market research that they otherwise would not have really had before. And that's why, but I think that's also why you see so many artists doing mixtapes now, because that gives them a chance to put their stuff out there. Now when I, So now when I push it, buy now, or go to a show. But people, and yeah, so when you look at the question, is piracy good or bad for hip hop? I think, you know, for me, I see it hurting independent artists a little bit more than it hurt the labels, because again, there will be a percentage of people that download the album that never go buy the shit. Right. That never go buy the shit.
But that's the problem. That like it won't go buy. But that's the problem I was saying from the very fucking beginning. That's why we cannot use the excuse that we're trying to throw at Danny. If you like the album, you should buy it. It's plain and fucking simple. You should buy it, especially if you're not gonna take your ass to the show.
No, but what I was gonna say, because you keep saying that it's good and bad, but it kind of says you're kind of saying, just based off what I remember and what I, you know, that it is bad more than good, more so than good, because you're saying that it should be more stuff like iTunes and all that. So that's basically telling me that you do think it's bad because it should be designed this way.
But what I'm saying, piracy is also a tool. Like when I said with you with the Saha, if you would have uploaded that, you know what I'm saying? He obviously wasn't selling. Like he wasn't on no label when he made that. He had no fan base. So if you upload,
we're talking about albums. We're talking about
albums. Okay.
All right. Losing any money that way.
Okay, so would you rather everyone do it the iTunes way, or would you rather it still be the way that it is now? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm just using iTunes as an
okay. Yeah. I think that it should go that way. But Bandcamp is slightly piracy as well, because if I can't upload, so you have to pay.
Artists upload
your own shit.
Yeah, and they set a price and all that.
Give you a chance to
so
preview the music.
Yeah, all of that.
Whole album.
And based on what you said in this whole conversation.
That's the model that the whole music industry should adopt.
So you're saying that it's bad. You're saying that the way that it is now is bad because you'd rather it be that way.
I think that motherfuckers, like I said before, are doing it because they don't want to pay. I think it's just really,
regardless
it's just that, regardless like it or not.
Right. So if that's the majority of the people that's doing it, do you think it's bad or good?
I think it's majority bad. I think it's majority bad. I think that again, there's aspects of it that help. I agree 100% with Raphael that there are aspects of piracy that are good because it's getting your name out more. It's helping the artist because the artist, once again, is not really making that much money off album sales. They're gonna make more of their money off tours, but what about the motherfuckers that can't tour? You know, what about people like MF Grimm who's in a wheelchair that can't go on tour really? You know, if he wants to sell his album, he's not gonna make dick because motherfuckers are gonna grab it for free. He cannot go on the road and sell out concerts. He can't. He physically can't. So it's not fair to people like him that, you know, people get hyped when he drops a new album, but they don't want to give him any money.
Should everybody go out and buy every single artist that you know what I'm saying, that they like and appreciate? Yes. You know, yes, they should. But like you said, can everybody afford to? No. So, you know, to me, it's like in the economic climate that we're in, look, I understand everybody, like you said, I understand everybody can't buy every fucking album. But the ones that you really do like, how B said, like if you're a fan, go support them niggas.
Based on that scenario you just presented, what happens? Okay, so based on that scenario, everybody cannot afford to buy everything
that the artist put out. So for the time being, they listen to the album for free. They download the album for free, enjoy the artist. Say they get to a point where they can go buy the album.
They should go buy it.
So does piracy help who in that situation? Does that help the consumer and eventually the artist? Is there a delayed benefit in downloading the album? As long as they contribute and buy the album later?
In that aspect, I think piracy is good.
Because it sounds like that's a benefit to both, right?
Exactly, and that's why I was saying that piracy isn't always all the way bad. Like, if you download something and you be like, you know what, well, I can't afford to get this motherfucker $12 right now, but I'm gonna check this shit out, and this shit's dope, and I'm a fan, and you know what, boom, Friday came, I got paid, I'm gonna go buy the shit.
But why can't you just stream it until you can buy it? Like, say I'm not saying stream it, but why can't you just check it out and just, when you do get the money, like we do back in the day, after cutting grass, go buy it.
Because what if I really like it and I want to really put it on my phone or my
Well, you just gotta wait till you get the money to buy it.
But that's old school.
But why wait when I can get it right now? I already have it.
I know, but it just.
But that's the right thing to do.
That's us.
That's the right thing to do.
Rod.
Right, so why won't
that's
you
what
promote?
we did.
So I understand that. So why won't we get back to promoting that?
We can promote. We promote people to buy albums.
It's too easy.
We gonna buy albums.
Like if he didn't have the option to do it, he couldn't do it. So why not? So why not just start promoting that? Not giving him that option and just finding a happy medium. I think the
what you're saying
stuff
is you're for SOPA then.
No, he's not.
I'm not for SOPA. I'm just saying if they had.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying if it was more organized, like you were saying, you've made this point several times in this conversation. If everyone had an organized system to where you can listen to it until you're able to buy it, and you still got artists out here releasing mixtapes for free and all this type of stuff, everyone should pay for the actual album. That's all I'm saying.
Historically, it has not happened even before we entered the digital age.
You know what I'm saying? It's just real talk, man. I mean,
but bootlegging been around since the first motherfucker invented something.
I mean, yeah.
So
you can't stop.
Shit gonna get bootlegged.
But it won't.
It's not gonna completely stop, dog. At the end of the day, it's not gonna completely
but
stop.
you can kind of regulate it to a certain degree. That's all I'm saying. You can cut out what you can.
All I'm saying is that these major corporations just need to give people the better options as to getting their music. But at the end of the day, shit's gonna get bootlegged. It don't matter what it is, it's gonna get bootlegged.
I get that.
Oh, okay.
I get that. But I'm saying, but we still should. Being that it's going to get bootleg regardless, I think we should try to promote it as much as possible to do the right thing.
iTunes sold over $1 billion worth of music. People are actually buying music. You know what I'm saying? Off iTunes
now larger than
yeah.
like 10 years.
Yeah. So there's people buying music legally. So slowly, and the main thing, the thing that Steve Jobs preached was, I'm gonna make this shit simple for the consumer. I'm gonna make all my shit just work with each other. And that's the reason why iTunes leads the pack when it comes to legally downloading. And that goes back to my point that doesn't matter how great iTunes does, motherfuckers is still gonna bootleg shit.
The psychology of man doesn't change, and it hasn't in the years of existence that we've been on this earth. The only thing that has changed is the decade and the times that we are in. This same shit has been in existence for years. We all know that. So now it's just a matter of how do you curtail the piracy in this new age that we are in.